This is a fantastic instrument. As you can see, it has 88 keys. It has a weighted keyboard. So everything you wish as a piano player. Great sound and a great keyboard. Of course, this is not only a piano, it's so much more. I'm going to show you, for example, different voices. There's a great selection of different voices, and all you need to do is push a button called Voice. I get into the selection screen, and all I need to do is scroll down, and I find, for example, to start beginning with, a cool E-piano. In the top list, you will find all the different categories, like maybe strings or lead sounds or pads. All I need to do is push 64. I'm in the string area and I can play some strings. Another great function of this instrument is the split and dual function. If I go back to my piano, and this is actually really easy just by pushing the Portable Grand button, there's my piano again, I can select the split button, and as soon as I do that, it will split my keyboard into piano and bass. This is really nice, because if I want to change this, all I need to do is hold the split button for 1 second, and immediately I'm in a display where I can decide to change my bass sound into acoustic bass or anything you want. So this works really nice. So if I go out of the split mode, I go into dual mode, and dual mode basically means a layer of this great piano sound together with, for example, strings. This instrument is also completely filled with lots of great accompaniment. And normally, if you think about accompaniment, you think about chords on the left side and melody on the right side. And of course, that's cool, but as a piano player, you might want to play a bit differently. You just want to go all over the keyboard and you want the band to follow all the chords that you're playing. And in this instrument, you can do exactly that. First, I'm going to select a style by pushing a button called Style, and there it is. I have a screen and that says R&B soul ballad, and I can immediately start playing. And that's really what I like about this instrument. All these different styles, and you can just play in any way you want, the way you always play, and the band will always follow you. I'm going to give you another example. I'm going to go back into the styles, and now I can, for example, select a nice hip-hop groove combined with an E-piano. I can even have an ending like this. So many different things, so many different music styles. But there's another thing I would like to show you, because, for example, I go back to the piano using the Portable Grand button again, and I have this very specific thing in my head, for example, this. And I would like to have an accompaniment that suits this way of playing. Then I go to a button and that says Style Recommender. And Style Recommender basically means he will recommend you a style to this playing. I'm going to show you. I'm going to push this button. I'm going to push Start, just like that. I'm going to play. And as you can tell, unbelievable, he automatically switches to, in this case, Club Latin, because he thinks my playing is very similar to that particular accompaniment. Maybe I want to change the tempo in real time. That's where the tap tempo comes in. I push the tempo in the tempo I like. Immediately we're there. 1, 2, 3, 4. this instrument, you are able to play all your MIDI files. And of course, thanks to the button score and lyrics, you will be able to see the notes and the words if you like. However, what if you want to program your own song from scratch? Can you do that? Yes, you can. Actually, in multi-track. And I'm going to show you exactly how that works. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Style, and then I'm going to select an accompaniment called Jazz Pop. That's exactly the style I would like to use for my little presentation here. And then I'm going to push a button, and that says Rec. And Rec means record. I push it, automatically he will select a user song for me. And now, to be very honest, it's all ready to go. He recorded everything right now. He asks me, do you want to save this? Yes, I do. I push yes, and I saved it. But now I want to record a second track on top of this. For example, nice strings. I go again into Rec, I keep it pushed, and I go to the second track just like that. Everything again ready to go. However, I have to select a sound. So I'm going to go into Voice. I select my strings, and there I go. So I selected my strings right there. Do you want to save this? Yes, I do. I push yes, and it's recorded. I'm going to go to the third track now. I hold the Rec button, go to track number 3, and what do I want to do here? Some lead sound maybe. I'm going to go into Voice. I select a lead sound using these categories here. 1, 2, 3 will give me a square lead. It's all ready to go. There we go. So, and after saving this lead sound, I basically finished my song. In only a couple of minutes, I recorded a complete song from scratch using the styles, using the great voices, and actually it's so much more powerful than you think. I would like to explain to you 2 features at the same time. As you can see, I have a USB stick, and if I plug it in, of course, I can use it for storing all my sound data or maybe all my MIDI files. But in this instrument, I'm also able to record and play back audio files, and that is really cool. On top of that, I have something else. I have an auxiliary input in this instrument, and that allows you to connect, for example, an MP3 player with a great song that you like and just play along with it. And in this instrument, I can record the MP3 player and my piano playing at the same time as a new audio file. And I'm going to show you how that works. First of all, as you can see, I have an MP3 player right there connected to the auxiliary input of my instrument. Then I'm going to go into audio. In order to get there, I have to push audio button twice. And then I'm in the audio area and I push record. Automatically, he will select a new user song for me. And of course, this is not a MIDI file. This is real audio I'm going to record. And it tells me, press execute to start recording. Well, actually, I'm ready to go. I press execute. I'm going to select the file. I'm going to play. So that's it. I just recorded an MP3 combined with my piano playing, and I can listen to it straight away. There it is. So, above everything else, this is a great piano. Fantastic keyboard and a great piano sound. On top of that, we have all these features to keep you inspired. And inspiration is what keeps you playing and playing